What's up, guys? Welcome to the Grow Time Biz Devo. I'm doing this one live here because I was just doing my devotional, and something I've been doing every single day. There's been some significant challenges. I've talked about it on the Grow Time show on the Biz Devo before in different episodes, and because of those, this entire year, like every single day, I made it a point to pray prayers from people that have prayed prayers successfully before. And these are people like David, King David in the Psalms, and Moses, and just kind of great leaders like that. And so every single day, I've been praying this Psalm 91. Now, people don't know if this is David or Moses, it turns out. To me, it sounds like Moses. It sounds like Moses praying over the children of Israel. And so what I've been doing is I've been praying it over myself out loud. Like, there's something important about, like, the words that were spoken thousands of years ago, prayed successfully by some of these people. In some ways, why make up my own? Why not just pray their prayers? So that's been my premise for this. And so I call this the prayer for leaders. So if you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you lead something. If you don't know about it, I have a podcast. I own a few businesses, and you can look those up if you go to KTo&x.com. That's KENOTT.com if you're interested. But I lead a podcast, which is a weekly devotional from business owners for business owners, from entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs. And it's called The Grow Time Show. And so I lead that every single week. And today I was just sort of thinking, why don't I, if you're a leader, if you're kind of struggling, maybe there are challenges, maybe you're scared. I've been there. In many ways, I'm there right now. And I want to pray this prayer over you, Psalm 91. I pray this over myself. And so, to me, this sounds like Moses. And I'll stop throughout and maybe mention a few things because I've prayed it so many times. I've highlighted so many things. And I've got so many notes here. But I'm going to pray it over you. It's Psalm 91, verse 1. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. By the way, there's this concept of dwelling throughout this prayer. And dwelling implies that you just live peacefully there. You spend your life there. And so, as you're thinking about this, to me, this prayer has such a peace about it. So, he who dwells, this is the condition, who dwells in the secret place of the Most High. That's, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. When you're in challenges, when you're struggling or scared, being able to be protected by the shadow of the Almighty is a really nice thing. I'm going to keep going here. Verse 2, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust. By the way, you speak things that you may not feel. That is a core principle of success in the Bible. You speak words that you may not feel. So I'll say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. You may not feel that way. My God, in him I will trust. Surely he shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler, not the world's truth, not your truth, his truth. It's interesting that truth is different than fact. So there may be facts about circumstances in your life, and there are facts about circumstances in my life, but his truth supersedes that. And that's interesting why it's called your shield and buckler, like it's your protection. This is how you protect your mind from what is maybe fact versus what you believe to be true that God has promised you. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night. When I read this section, I often think of Moses speaking it over the children of Israel. It's something that I would speak over my kids. You shall not be afraid by the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Those are all bad things. And those can be scary things. But the promise is that they'll be near you, or they'll be around you, but they're not going to come near you. Verse 8, only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you've made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place. Because you've done that, then no evil shall befall you. So our job is to, it says it a few times here, dwell in that place. Make the Lord your protection. And then no evil shall befall you, no matter what, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all of your ways. Next to this verse, I have claim this written down because these are promises. And there are days where it doesn't feel like this is happening, where I feel protected, it feels like I'm vulnerable. But it said, I have written down, claim this, like test God's promises, claim them. For he shall give his angels charge of you to keep you in all of your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. This is when you can't walk, when you're too tired. They'll bear you up. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra. So apparently my little thing here doesn't like working for me. But you know what? Don't matter. Technology, not our friends. All right. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. That's another condition, because he set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Those are all things that I want. Maybe those are things that you want. Claim those promises. I pray this over you today. I hope it helps you. I hope maybe it inspires you to do the same. Why not pray the ancient prayers of the great people of faith? They're already tested and tried, and they certainly can work in your circumstance. So I hope this helps you. Hope this inspires you. Hope this helps you live a more high-performance life. If you'd like to learn more about the Biz Devo, you can look up the Grow Time Show on any podcast network. You can look up KTo&x, K-E-N-O-T-T on YouTube. And if you'd like to learn more about the Biz Devo, you can go to bizdevo.com, bizdevo.com, or kenott.com to learn more about me. That's kenott.com. Until next time, thanks. Never stop growing.